Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm on here now because I'm going to do something hard to get. I thought that, I said that before. I did one yesterday, I thought I'd try something hard. Well, it took a while, but I did it, and I'm sort of leaving it so far like it is. We'll see what happens, eh? So anyway, I'm going to show you now. I want to do this next thing, okay? So the next thing that I'm going to make to show you what to put in your journals, or something that you can use in your journal, will be something. I'll just make it, okay? We'll just make it. All right. So you need some paper. You need some paper. You need some book pages. I'm going to use book pages because I decided I'm going to use up some of these book pages that I have. So that's what we're doing. I'll get two together to start with. I'm going to cut the white bits off this one because this is going to have, this is going to be a smaller thing, like can't be this big, right? It can't be this big because it won't fit in the book. Now, what have I done wrong there? What happened? What's the matter with me blade? I hope it's not got something stuck to it. Probably wouldn't be a bit surprised if it did have a bit of glue or something. Okay, so I've got these two together. I'm hoping that I've got them the right way here. So then I'm cutting all the white off them. You don't have to do that. You can use any sort of paper that you want to do this. I was going to do some scrapbooking paper with it, but I find myself struggling when it comes to doing something that's got too much colour behind it to start with. I don't mind putting the colour on after. Okay, so that's not straight, is it, the bottom bit? Could be. Oh yeah, I think so. So the one I did earlier, well, the prototype, which is not actually made, it's just a goofy thing that I've tried to put together to show you what I'm going to do. I practiced on it to see if it would work. So this needs to be 4 inches because you don't want it too wide because it won't fit in your book, in your journals. Okay, so 4 inches is plenty. Then you want so then you need, what have I cut that crooked, have I? Well, you'd hope not, Sonya. You can't keep doing that. It's going to end up with nothing. I meant I'll cut it, put it over against there. I've got two together because I want to cut them because I want to cut them straight. Now it's not working for me at all, is it? Let's try that again. Get it lined up over here with something. About there. So that's good. Now the height of it, I wanted it to be at 4 and maybe 4.5. I think maybe 4.5. Maybe 4.5. That might be still too big. 4. Is 4 good? Right. So let's not cut both pieces. Sorry. Let's take one out. Let's take one out, right, to do this. So you want that at 4 inches. And you want to cut that off there. Righto. Now you've got this bit. So you've got this bit left, right? These two pieces. To make this reasonably easy, well, not too tricky, I'm going to actually put a bit of glue on here just to start with. Just a bit of glue there to make it so it sticks there. So we can stick it onto this without it. We're putting it back, right? We're putting this back on there. Only that top piece we're putting on, right? Now, we can stick the rest down later. So now we've got this and this and this. So we want to turn that back that way. And we're going to cut that. Where's that bit there? We're going to cut that up there like so. I hope. That look good? Nah, straight. Needs to go straight, Sonya. That's wrong, sincerely wrong. More, right. Good. So now we've got that. Okay, now I can glue this down. I didn't know how much I was going to cut off or if I could still glue it after I did that because of... Righto. Now I've got 2 thicknesses of this. Righto. I have. And I'm going to fasten this down a bit better here. That was from the last time, so I'm going to stop that and start it again. Okay. Now we're going to go along under here. Okay. Right, so we've done that. And now we've got this bit. Okay. And what I should have done was made sure that come down below the line that I was working with. I wanted it to come down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine that I'm going to put that back up there and I'm going to cut that off. Actually, I might glue it now. Wait a minute. Let me see. We're up to this bit. Yes, okay. So we can glue down these side bits here, and I'm going to put a bit of this glue on here. But I need it to come up past that edge. I don't want to see that edge there, okay? Do not want to see that edge. So I'm just coming above that edge a tiny bit. And across here, alright, because I don't want to take it down to the bottom. And then up this side past the top of the edge of it. Alright, and down there. Right, so now I've got to put this up. Oh dear, don't do it that far. Okay, well I'll have to. Right, I'll put it up there. Righto. So now you have a pocket. Right. Well, of course that would have sealed along there and up there and down there and around there. And like this. Righto. So now just cut this off with the scissors. I think I can safely say I can go across there straight, I hope. I go across there straight. Now, right. Now, this bit here that I did at the top of this, I don't know how I'm going to show you how to do this next part. Because I did it, but I need to show you how to do it without it being mucked up. So, let's get a piece of plain paper or a bit of... No, we probably need something that's got a pattern on it or, you know, a different colour. Different colour maybe. Maybe a different colour. Heaps of paper here. I can't decide which piece to have. Got too much. When you're doing these things, you should... I know, I wasn't really trying to sort of... I was ready in a way, sort of. No, that won't work. That won't work. That could work in the next bit, though. How about this piece? No, not really. I'll show you what I'm looking for in a minute. When I find it. So I'm not... That's spotty, I don't mind that. Okay. That might work. Okay, so now... I'm going to make this piece so it comes over the edge on one side and under the other. So let me see. So we're going to turn this over about 1/4 of an inch, or 1/2 an inch. I don't know, something like that. We're just going to turn it over and hope that we go straight, Sonya. We should have, you know what, let's use the thing. Let's use this thing. I can get you. Get you out of there. Let's use the scoreboard and make use of the scoreboard and do this so it looks really good. Okay, so we need to score this at about a 1/2 inch, maybe. Righto, there. And then I'm going to cut it at 1/2 inch, so that's there. Then I need that, right, that much. Righto. Now, so I'm going to cut this off here. I will tell you about the what's the names of it as soon as I figure this out first, okay? I'm going to tell you the lengths and things, right? So that's probably a 6.5 size, 6.5 inches piece of paper there. So I need for 1/2 of this to get down in there, and the other half's going to come over the top, right? So I've got to work out that I want it to be probably that far over either end, like there and there. So I'm going to have to, I should have scored that too, shouldn't I? Wonder if I can cut it without wrecking it, Sonya. Ah dear. I think I can. Maybe I'll score that. Yeah, let's do it properly. We don't want to wreck it. It won't be fun at all. So we need this piece here. Oh, goodness me. So it just depends on... So we've got this at 4 inches, have we? Oh, not now, because we must have cut... Oh, no, yes, we have. Yes, we have. We've got that at 4 inches. And then we got these... it's glued down, so that's bringing it in a bit, like even a 1/2 inch decidedly. Right. So maybe if we make this 3 inches in the centre. So we've got a 6-inch piece. We need to be 3 inches into the centre of this, okay? So, oh dear, I hate maths. I don't know, I really do. So we've got, where's the inch thing? 1 inch, 2 inch and a half. What am I doing? I need to, what's half of 3? 1 and 3. 1 inch and 1/2. An inch and a half and an inch and a half is 3 inches. Sonya, voila, you've done it. At least I think I did. And then if I do that, I'll get an inch and a half here, and that should work. I'm hoping I should have 3 inches in the middle. Have I? Where's me? There. That's going in there, right? So now we're going to cut this up here. And we're going to cut this up here. Now, I never seen anybody make this, so if anybody's done this, that's on them. I didn't. And if I'm not doing this right, well, I can't help it because I'm not copying anybody. I'm just doing a thing here. Could be the right thing, could be the wrong thing. You never know, do you? Now, see, that goes down in there, doesn't it? Very good. I could have had it a little bit further over, couldn't I? But I didn't. Never mind. So now I'm going to fold this in half. I hope I don't wreck this. I'm going to cut it up there for a minute. I'm just going to go over this way. Is this the right bit? And that the right bit? Yeah, because the other bit's going to have to be chopped off, isn't it, Sonya? Yes, they do. These have to be cut off, these pieces here, these little flaps. I think. I'll just go with that. I'll just cut that off there. I'm thinking. Okay, so now we got that. Okay, he's getting me. Do you know what I'm doing? Tell me if you picked it up already or not. Okay, well, what I'm trying to do is what I might say. So that goes in there like that, and this so these pieces here come together there, and they have to be shaped down, is that right? Down, yeah. There, how about that? Right. My father was an engineer. doesn't mean I want dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, that's that. Look at that. That's what I wanted. Look at that. Isn't that what I wanted? Very good. Now, you never told me anything. Never got to. Anyway, so that's cool, right? If anybody's got any of the wiser about what we're doing, but anyway, it'll be fine. Now, on this piece in here, of course, we're going to put paper. We know that, don't we? Because we're going to put this as a pocket for your... Because now you should have a pocket. You've got a pocket there for your papers that you want to write on, okay? I don't know whether I'm going to leave that so pointy, because this is actually going to be a house, as you can imagine. Well, as best I can do, I suppose. So we need some windows and a door, but I think I might put one window up here, eh? That'll look really cool. If I made one out of a round circle of something. Let me see. I think this is going to turn out pretty cool, if I do say so myself. So we need to put some paper in, and we've got plenty of that. I know that pink piece fell on me, but I didn't want to use the pink. I want to use just the, you know, paper. That's explaining it, isn't it, Sonya? Actually, I could probably use some of these, couldn't I? I could use some of these little pages. They'll fit. I'll have to cut the top bit off, though, because they won't go in there. They won't fit in if we leave the sentiment on the top of it there, so we're going to have to cut that bit off. And that's okay, isn't it? We just wanted we want some pages in, because it can be a journaling spot, which I'm quite partial to, as you well know. I dipped out my water and forget to drink it. Okay, so I'm going to glue them onto there, or I can sew them, or I can put a staple in them, I suppose, but we only put them on one side because we don't want to, I can glue them on there. Better do that now instead of fiddling around here. I've got to get on with this. Okay, bit of glue. Good colour too, they are, pages. Really good colour. I picked these up somewhere. They were in a box at one of the sale things I went to. Next to nothing. Good paper. You couldn't, you know, if you went to buy these little sets and things, they cost a bit of money, don't they? That's the wrong way you're going there, Sonya. Might have to put a little stamp or something on this. But till then, we've got, we're going to have it in this pocket, in our house pocket. Everybody needs a house pocket, don't they? I do think I'll be doing a couple more house ideas. I do think I'll have a couple more house ideas. I've actually been writing some things down, because it might sound strange, but when being sick gets you, it messes with your mind a bit. You know, you've got to pick up the pieces after, don't you? If you've been crook, you've got to pick up them pieces. What's going on here? Go down in there, you. Righto, it goes. I don't think I'd like the too pointy of roof, do you reckon? Now I've gone and left it too long, because I'm not going to... How am I going to make that nice and round without wrecking the whole thing? Now, as you see, I've got a little bit of a gap in there. I didn't mean to do that, but that's obviously how it needs to be, so it'll fold over like that. Okay? And I'm going to do something about these pointy bits, because I don't like them. More of a rounded thing we need, don't we? Okay. I don't know about that either, but anyway. We've got enough there to cut a bit more off, and a bit more and a bit more till we get it right, haven't we? Righto. So let's push this down in here. And that doesn't look too bad. Righto. So the windows and the doors, I'm thinking I might make the door anyway, at least the same as this here. So I'll cut that to fit in there. Gonna have to learn this roof to sit down straight. Actually, look, it doesn't have to. Look, it's one of those veranda, a little veranda thing. It's a little veranda thing on the roof. Right, so we need a little a door. We'll be needing a door. And I know I'm sticking with the same colours, but you don't have to do that, you know. And that's as crooked as anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. I told you my mind was in a mess. Get over there properly now. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing, truly. I don't know why I did that. I'm just going to have the door the same. I don't think I'm going to do the windows the same. I'm going to put one window here and a round one up there, I think. But I want that to be a pocket. I want it to be a pocket, so... bit more colour. We need a bit more colour. We need to put some green on it, don't we? Let's put some green on it. Let's go with the green. And these little house stamps are cool. I'm going to use these. I'm going to use this. Get off there. Yes, might do that. Might do that. Let's see if we get some ink on here. I hope you like this idea. I think it's pretty cool. It's thing you can put in your journals, or just put it on the side with a paper clip if it's too big or bulky or whatever. Might just put a bit of ink about on here. And nothing's coming out. Maybe it wasn't meant to. That's why it didn't help. Keep those up there. Now, which one was the door? This is going to be the door, isn't it? Rightio. That can be a tuck spot if you don't fasten it all the way down. I don't know whether I need to put a circly thing or something up the top there. What sort of other things to use for the window? Green. I've got the green happening, haven't I? Okay. Did your roof have a banner? No, could do. I suppose if it was a shop. Haha, yes, it could do. Wouldn't that look cool? I'm going to put that up there. Now, this is a shop, okay? We've turned it into a shop now. So I'm going to put that there like that. Right. Oh, yes. So this evolved as I went along, didn't it? Glue that down. Yes. And then I'll have to put a... oh, goodness me. Then I'll have to put something on there. That off there is not going to lay down flat. That on there. I hope I'm in the shot here. I moved my camera and forgot to put it back. Come on, get out of there, glue, hurry up. I suppose I've still got a few minutes left to do this. Okay. Come on. I would have liked to have rounded the top of these corners, but I don't have my punch for that in here, do I? Oh, this glue is driving me crazy today. What is wrong with it? You'd think it'd be running really good, but it's not, because the weather's pretty cool, warm, I mean. It's not too bad in here yet, but it's getting there. I'll keep that bit too, that looks interesting. Might use that for something as well. Oh, I know I can put it over the top of the door. Oh dear, that's fun, isn't it? What do you reckon? Look, you can put that over the top of the door, because that's one of those, isn't it, on the door? Right. Oh, there's a little sticker. Don't need that on there today. Well, I like that. Now I'm going to have to put some more glue on this thing. Okay. Must have to leave this standing upside down. Drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. And we stick that down. Come on. And you don't have to have that thing there on there. It was just sitting there. I thought, oh dear, it looks like the top of the door. Come back here. Ah dear, it's one of them days. One of them days, Sonya. That's got white on it, so I'm going to ink a bit of green round there, and that'll look good then, won't it? Bit of green round here. This is the door. I'm going to put there'll be some sort of a handle on there for sure. That's supposed to be one of those, you know, things that I didn't keep this for a tuck. Oh dear. Do I keep it for a tuck? No, I won't think so. I'll have the other two for pockets. I'm going to get the glue out of here and put this down. I'm not going to worry about tucking it. Alright, okay, we're good. This is going to be the sign for the door. And there as well, you need one of those signs, don't you? Okay, now we need to put a brad on this. We've gone way far. And we've not got the window on or nothing, but we'll get the window there. How do you think that's going along? Is that going along all right? Okay, so we need to get some brads in there for that, or some of those sticky dot things. Have I got any coloured sticky dots handy? Right, no, that wouldn't happen. I haven't been in here for a while, so I don't know where everything is. I just pushed it. I pushed it over this morning so I could get in here. I just moved it about so I could get in here. Right, come on. I've got a little minute yet to go, so I can still find something. Brads, where are they? All right. Under the mushrooms. Whoa, there. They're under the mushrooms, Sonya. The mushrooms and the dominoes and things. Right. Got it. Because I don't think I've got any thing that I can set on there that I'm going to be happy with, unless I'm going to make a hole with my pokey tool. Oh no, don't do that. Can you do it with this, or will it make it too big? That might make it too big. Well, it has to cover up that, doesn't it? Righto. Can't get it on there. There's a will, there's a way. There's this here that I can push it down there, and that doesn't matter if that's not stuck down properly, because I can. The brad will close it properly. Okay. Now I've actually made a shop front now. Okay. This is not a. It's yellow. Does that matter? I think I'll back away from the yellow. I think I'm going to back away from that. I'll go with the green. Spotty green. I suppose the yellow would have been good, but you've got to think about the fact that I still have to put a. And this didn't turn into a tuck either, did it? But I do have this. I do have that. Okay. I have got an interesting thing down in there that's a secret thing. I'm not very good at secrets, my family tell me. They don't tell me anything because they reckon I can't keep a secret. They don't know that. They don't know me much at all. I've got lots of secrets for them. Oh, well, not bad things, you know, just things kids say and do, that's all. It's not something, not that bad. I don't know what I'm going to call this, do you? Have we got any idea what we'll call the shop? Somebody's going to have to tell me so I can. I'll have to get me label maker and put a label on it, don't you reckon? I've got to get this to sit down. I really need this to sit down. I'm going to have to be pushing down on it all day to keep it sitting down. Okay, alright. That's not bad. That's not bad. Come on, get in there. Very good. I think we're going to make things out of paper for a while this time. I think I'll be doing some more paper things. Now I need a window in the shop. Up there, Sonya. Get that up there. Okay. So we could have it one of these words. No, we won't. We'll call it something. We'll have to call it something. Okay, and we need to put, we need a window here. Don't know what to do about that. Whether to make that out of tulle and put a little frame around it. And then I can put something in it. What do you think about that? Right. Okay, so where's the box with me cut out things? There, right. That's not easy accessible to me. It's not. Today I've made a really big mess in here. Whether I'd say it was a mess or not, I don't think so. So these are some of the things that I cut out the other day. Well, these are the things I cut out the other day using my new machine, and it did not take me very long at all, and I had so much fun, and it was just absolutely way fun. Okay, so I'm looking for a frame, and I don't know, I kept some. So in here I've got all these beautiful things that I've cut out that I'm going to be either doing something with or sending out or whatever I'm going to do with them. Yet I don't know. There's, look at them birds. Frame, Sonya. What about something like this? This work? Probably not. You never know. You never know, do you, unless you ever try something. Come here. Oh, now it's going to be a picture theatre. Okay. That looks interesting. That's not going to have very much stuck down though, is it? Because these things here have got a lot of holes in them, and you know, if you put that up there, you might not be able to stick down as much as what you'd like it to. And then I kept these sections here in case I wanted to make them into some sort of a little frame thing, but that's too small, it won't work. Do I have anything frame-like? I threw it all in the bin. I couldn't keep it all. All the pieces that were around the outside of all this I had to throw away because I had so much there. I could not keep it all. This is interesting too. This was on one of my dies. I cut out, and that's a frame, but how would you stick that down? It's only got a tiny little trim around there you ever did see. Isn't it? Tiny wee little trim. You think it'll glue on for me? Glue the tulle and the frame thing? I don't know. That's really neat. It actually cut out the shape and that bit. It did both. Hang on. I'm still thinking about this sort of stuff, aren't I? Because I haven't got anything else that I could say is small enough to do that with. Right. You could put that there and use it as a window, or that way and use it as a window if you just cut out the right pieces. You know, you'd have to cut that there and there. I wonder what it would work out like. I'll have to go and see what happens, eh? We'll try it. And cut that bit, and now we put this. Maybe it'll look better the other way. I don't know, and then you could put something in there and it could be the picture theatre, couldn't it? See? Well, I don't know. I honestly say I'm stuck there. I am stuck. I should have small tags here that I could probably make a tuck spot out of. That wouldn't be a window, would it? It'd just be a tuck spot. Wouldn't be what I'm after. These are not small enough. And here's me thinking they were too small. I suppose I could put that on there. Right. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I can't sort of work that out. What I've got. You have to cut right off that edge. Here we go. The little bits out. It's supposed to come out. Rightio. Now, nah. If I put a doorknob on that door, that might look more like a door, because we do need something on that door. So it'll look like a door. I'm just picking up a piece of something here to see if it. I don't think I have anything here that will work as it, but I'm just having a look to see what I can use and have a door. Needs a doorway. I don't know. Anyway, you'll have to leave me with this, okay, and I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with it. But I think that you'll enjoy making one of these because they're quite good fun. Now I'm looking at this, thinking now this would look really good going up behind the... Oh yes, that'd look good in there. Wouldn't it? Yes, some of this. I do love these bits. I do love these bits. Okay, and I just don't like them when they get stuck together. And they do get stuck together. Put them in there so they wouldn't, but they could do still on all. Oh dear, that looks nice, doesn't it? You could put that on your house. That looks nice on the house. You don't have to have a window, do we? It's a shop. I don't know. Whatever. I think I'll stick that there. Okay? Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give us a like, thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to watch more of my videos. I don't always muck them up. But it's how you craft. That's what I'm doing. I'm crafting. So thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good day, and God bless all of you, and have a happy new year. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.